But yeah. Shit. Can you tell me what time it is now? Shit. What time we been waiting for? Shit, I ain't gonna lie. This one, like, if I get this one through, this was a hard one. I'm not gonna cat. All processes. But yeah, happy birthday to all my Aquarius out there. Hold up, let me fix the camera real quick. But yeah, whatever I gathered us all here for today. Okay. Basically, I just want to talk about what makes Aquarius Aquarius. What's the energy? What's the archetype? What does Aquarius do? What does that even mean? I'm here to explain all that shit. I'm here to explain all the basic shit that you would need to know about Aquarius. Maybe a little bit of like my thoughts, my ideas up on it, but mostly facts and the shit that you would need to know about Aquarius. Okay? So let's get started. Let's get started by just saying that I got a little bit more and shit. Yeah. But yeah, let's just get started by saying Aquarius is a fixed air sign. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? Aquarius being fixed air. um, Basically, that just means so air, especially in astrology, would just mean thinking and communication. Like how you logically build up your thoughts to even have speech. That's what air is. You need you need air. You need sound waves. Or You need air to travel through. Or you need sound. You need sound to travel through air for you to even hear anything. So yeah. Air is a big part of our lives or whatnot. But it being a fixed air sign, being fixated on something is just being stubborn or consistent in whatever you're doing, or being stubborn and consistent in your own way of how to do something. So Aquariuses are stubborn and fixated in their own way of how to think and communicate. Okay. Now, all fixed signs, like the good and bad of fixed, would be the bad would be stubbornness. Like if you're doing something continuous, you're doing the same shit, but you're doing the same shit with the same results, but you're expected to get different results. Consistency is you doing the same shit, but you see that it's working for you. But yeah. Positive will be consistency. Negative will be stubbornness. That's just how that is. Um, it's ruled in the 11th house. Something I was trying to say in the last videos is sometimes motherfuckers be getting confused. So I'm gonna put it like this: the houses, like as you should already know, the houses are just areas in life that we all go through. We all go through these areas of life every day. But yeah, the houses rule the signs. The signs rule the planets. Okay, that's how that works. Motherfuckers be getting confused like the planets rule the signs or whatnot. But I'm here to tell you and show you actually that the houses rule the signs and the signs rule the planets. But yeah, it's ruled by the 11th house. What's the 11th house? What's the 11th house? The 11th house is um associates, the way you associate, the way you conduct yourself in the public arena, and 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 everything of the unknown and unfamiliar. Um, so everything of the unknown and unfamiliar. It's not like shit that we don't know. It's shit that we come across this shit every day, but it's new stuff being found out about it every day. Like literally, it's new shit being found and discovered every day. That's what the 11th house is. The 11th house is like new discoveries, new and like new technologies and new like sort of inventions. But really, that's the planets. And I'm gonna get into that in a second. Um, but yeah, the 11th house is just gonna be mushed into the Aquarius. It's gonna be mushed into the Aquarius archetype. Okay, so basically, yeah, wherever Aquarius is at, whether you're an Aquarius or you got Aquarius somewhere or you know an Aquarius, they gonna have these traits of the 11th house of being able to associate and being good with associations and knowing how to deal with a public setting or the public arena, all that type of shit. And they probably like to talk about shit of the unknown. And shit of the unknown is shit like science, occult, mysticism, astrology, um, fucking yeah, new technologies and shit like that. It's all types of shit. It's shit that we're aware of them, but it's new shit to be found within them every day. Like no cap. But it's also ruled, or it rules over the planets Saturn and Uranus. Okay, it's ruled over the planets Saturn and Uranus. Okay. Now the thing with this would be is yeah, Saturn rules Aquarius, but or Saturn is ruled in Aquarius, but Uranus is it co-rules over Uranus. So it's a bit of a difference. Even though it still rules over Uranus, but it's just the fact that Uranus is so far away and so distant that we literally we don't have access to that energy efficiently. Yeah, we still can use that energy, but it's it's just that it's so far that it has no other choice to be a co-ruler, because the shit that the influence that Uranus actually is something that's untangible. It's something that we can't grab and touch in this world. It's just something that's not we can't really like. It's something that's not in this world type of shit. But yeah, Saturn would just be the planet of reality, structure. How you gain structure in your reality. Um, and how your reality is structured. Uh, really, Saturn has everything to do with reality. Um, it also has things to do with shit like your obligations. Yeah, shit like obligations and like things like it rules over things like law enforcement and like cause fucking Saturn is our boundaries, restrictions, and limits that that we have to gain structure and balance in this reality that we is in. So yeah, what's a boundary to everybody? A police officer, going to court. It's a whole lot of shit really to do with that whole justice system, that whole energy right there, the justice system. So like court, the judge, the police, the lawyer, all that shit. That's Saturn. That's Saturn energy right there. Niggas that they're obligated to do something. So you might see them in a suit and tie. That's a Saturn look right there. A motherfucker who dressed down to the T, suit, tie, khakis, all that shit, nice shoes and everything. That's Saturn like shit right there. A businessmen, businesswomen. It's like that. It's like that type shit right there. That type shit right there. But it's also how do we gain structure in this shit? So basically, like this also being mushed into the Aquarius archetype of how we see reality and how we gain structure in this, and boundaries, restrictions, and limits. Off the top, Aquarius is gonna have a natural emphasis of how to approach these things. They're gonna have a natural know-how of how to do these things, of how to gain structure in reality, or how to um, associate with the public arena, because that's what the public arena is. Shit in reality, it's like you going outside and you actually getting up and doing shit. Um, but yeah, yeah, like yes, like we already like Saturn. Saturn is hard. It's cold. It ain't got no. It ain't got. It don't deal with emotions nor feelings. Saturn is very. It's very business like. It's the business. It's like it's the business side of things, or it's like the side of life where like we have to have these things. We have to have a city hall, and we have to have hospitals. We have to have a fire department. It's like that. It's that type of shit. It's the shit that we are obligated to have. We have to have these things. It's not something that, oh, you might need it one day. No, as a society, we need this. And fucking actually all the outer planets are for society, but like Saturn in general rules over what society is doing, what society is like at the time. Um, but yeah. Uh, it's also ruled in motherfucking Uranus. What's Uranus? Uranus is change, rebellion. Change, rebellion, opposing, and opposition. Now you can't have something that is yeah, it's also the planet of uniqueness and originality. I should have put that in the grimoire. Actually, I don't know why I didn't. It's the planet of uniqueness and originality. Now you can't have something unique without changing, rebelling, and opposing against something that's already in the world. That's something that's already in society. You can't really be unique and original without changing, rebelling, and opposing against something that already exists. So all that shit, that Saturn shit, that Uranus shit, is gonna be mushed into the Aquarius archetype. Um, but yeah, obviously, Uranus is a co-ruler. It's not actually a ruling planet. It just basically what co-rulers do is they just give a natural emphasis of that energy to that sign. So Aquarius, it has the natural emphasis of change, rebellion, opposition, and being unique and original. Um, but yeah, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So like this shit is either gonna be seen as extremely rebellious and opposite to whatever we got going on, or it's gonna be seen as extremely unique and original, and maybe a little quirky. Like weird would be negative, and quirky would be positive to that Uranus energy, like that type of shit. Like I hear a lot of astrologers say this. They compare the energy of Uranus to like a lightning strike. You feel me? How it's just it's it comes extremely randomly, and as fast as it's there, it's gone. It's very loud. It's very powerful, and you're gonna notice the shit. But by the time you actually probably go try to look, it's not there no more most of the time. That's like the energy of Uranus. Um, but yeah, that all that is gonna be mushed into the archetype of Aquarius. Like we got like Uranus. Saturn is in Aquarius as we speak, as I speak in this moment right now. So like, what's that? What's that? Saturn and Uranus. It's the changing, rebellion, and opposition of this reality and how we gain structure in it. Like it's changing all that shit up as we speak. Now, just 10 years ago, like look at it like this. Just 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, maybe a little more, like 20, like, we want to say 20 years max. 20 years ago, max, motherfucking money. Money, like how you accumulated that shit, it was the most important thing ever. And there was only the ways you could do it. Like there's still a lot of ways you could do it, but like it's not how it is today, where money ain't even physical. No, money is barely physical anymore. Like if you really get money, you got a fucking digital card, you got a card, or you got like a Cash App, or you got a PayPal or some shit. If you really getting money like that, um, yeah, you have something to do with something online or something on the computer. Yeah, like I got a computer or something with the phone. It's like that. It's like that type of shit. It's like just 10 years ago, phones and shit. Yeah, they were valuable. We can call, we can text, but now motherfuckers is making real money off of these devices. That's the Saturn in Aquarius energy as we speak. That's what it does in general. It changes up how we see reality. Um, but yeah. Skip the planets. It's also represented by the mid portion of winter. Yeah, that's literally the Aquarius season, the season that we in right now. The reason why I'm making this video. Shout out to all my Aquarius. Shout out to all my Aquarius. Happy birthday and shout out to Soul Group. Like straight up. Um, the middle of winter. So end of December, or no, January, end of January to beginning of February, where we at right now is the beginning of February. Actually, Aquarius season is coming to a close in a little bit here, but like, yeah, end of January, middle of February, Aquarius season off the bat, and it's just basically Aquarius season to just say it's just another word when you use it in this context for the middle of fall. That's it. That's all. The middle of fall. Now, if you use it in different contexts, it means different things. Like if you're an Aquarius, that's what that means. It means you were Aquarius. It means you were born in the middle of fall. That's basically how they got that shit set up. Cause they got all time. They structured time. They structured time, the clocks and the watches and shit, based off how the sun and the moon move in general. So, yeah. Also represents things like associates and associating and people, yeah, people, places, and things. Yeah, people, places, and things. But it falls now fall, or when a planet is not where it is, like falling, or just saying a planet is debilitated or at work, just means that the planet is not where it usually likes to be at. The planet is not where it's comfortable at. It's not comfortable in certain places. Like how we talking about Aquarius right now, and if like if Saturn and Uranus would be home for Aquarius, the sun would be like when you, like, say like you are at work or some shit, or you are at school, or you're just somewhere where you're like it's somewhere where you have to be there, but you don't necessarily want to be there, but you need to be there to get to point A to point B, or get the job done, or get that moolah, or whatever you need to do. Like you need to be at that place at a certain time, so that shit works well for you. But it falls in the sun, and just basically what that means for Aquarius in general. Like if you're an Aquarius, it just basically means that Aquarius doesn't they don't really seek attention like that. Aquarius may not really be attention seekers like that. They don't really seek attention as much. But you can have certain Aquariuses where with the attention shit, either Aquarius is gonna look at it like this. They either gonna look at it like, oh, everybody's getting attention. Everybody's worried about attention. Why the fuck should I be worried about attention? I'm finna go do my own thing. I'm finna go do my whatever the fuck I be doing. Or it can play out in like, oh, everyone's getting attention. Shit, I should be getting attention too. Actually, I should be getting the most attention. Like, if you really want to know, like, I should be getting the most attention for what the fuck I be doing. Um, and it plays out differently. I would say the one that seeks out the one that is all like, oh, I like the shit that I do. I need attention. Like, yeah, give me that shit. That's more like the negative or like the lower side of Aquarius. The higher side would be just be like, I don't. Why the fuck do I? Everyone gets attention. Why the fuck do I need attention if I'm finna get that shit either way? If I'm around people, I'm gonna get attention either way. The fuck do I need more attention for? But yeah, Aquarius and Leo. I forgot to say that as well. Leo is opposite or opposes Aquarius. So if if Leo is home in the sun, and if Leo is home in the sun, and that's where Leo's or the sun is most comfortable in Leo, and Leo and Aquarius oppose each other. That's the reason why Aquarius falls, or the sun falls in Aquarius. Yeah, the sun falls in Aquarius because it's in the opposite house, or it's in the opposite sign that it don't really like to be in. And also in around this time, like you could Google this shit. If you went to school, you most likely noticed that in winter, like in February, in January, February, that's like the point in time where the sun is. They say the sun is the most furthest from the earth it could possibly be. So yeah, it basically, like with that's just being said, is just the sun is just at a place. It's at a place where it's not home. The sun just ain't home right now. You feel me? But it's not like we still got that energy. We just ain't got as much access to it. Like, you ain't gonna go outside and just, oh, what's up, homie? Or you ain't finna go outside. It's all hot outside. You wanna go do some fun shit. It's cold as shit. Ain't nobody trying to go outside right now. Shit. But yeah. Can be seen as weird. Can be seen as super weird. Okay? Aquarius can be seen as either super weird or super quirky. I'm gonna say both of those are good, because it's always good to be yourself. But once you're like you being too, hold up. Damn, I wish I got water. Hold up. But yeah, like Aquarius, like they they either if they're not being seen as weird, then they being seen as quirky. And I would say quirky is a little bit better than weird. Like if you trying to be like if you like trying to rebel and oppose shit just for the sake of rebelling and opposing shit, yeah, it's gonna be seen as weird, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be seen as weird. But if you changing and opposing against something, but you got a reason of doing it, like something ain't right with that shit, or it's something that needs to be changed. Like if you just trying to change, rebel, and oppose against shit just to do it, you're gonna be seen as weird. If you do it in the right way, which is having a reason to do that, yeah, you're gonna be seen as you might be seen as quirky, but then you'll be seen as unique, you'll be seen as original, and you'll be seen as an individual. Um, Aquariuses are very individualistic, but yeah, it has bad. Everything has a good and bad to it. Like what I was just saying. Like if you are changing, or if you're being too individualistic, just changing and rebelling, or changing, opposing, and rebelling against just anything, what the fuck? Like, you don't need to be doing that shit. Like, but it just be like that. But I ain't gonna say that's all Aquarius. It's just some. It's just like the negative side of the Aquarius energy is to do that shit. They can be super smart. They can be too smart for their own good. They can be super smart for their own good. Like I'm dealing with that shit, man. It's annoying as shit. I hate people. I hate people. People are annoying as shit. People are annoying as shit, for real, for real. Like the last time I was recording this video, it was like some whole different shit. But no, fuck people. People are annoying. Man, you give like me even just doing this shit. I'm being vulnerable right now. If somebody could just take this shit and just fuck that. That don't. But no, I'm still gonna do my shit because I know what this shit means to me. Shit, at least. Like I hate people so fucking much. I ain't gonna get it. But yeah, they can be super smart for their own motherfucking good. Like shit, you too smart. You smart yourself out of a relationship or some shit. Um, can be extremely social, but also use people, places, and things. Yeah. The Aquariuses are super social, but like they ain't just be being social ain't free. Like them Saturn signs. One of them Saturn signs probably the motherfuckers that came up with ain't nothing in life free. Ain't nothing in life free. Like straight up. Like one of them, a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Libra, they came up with that shit. Not everything in life is free, and nothing in life is free. That's what it is. Nothing in life is free. Like, and Saturn signs are a good representation of that, man. Like, especially if they doing good financially and they in a position to help motherfuckers. Nothing in life is free. Like even if they help you, they gonna want something in return. Not I ain't gonna say an Aquarius for sure, but them Saturn signs like Capricorn, maybe Libra, they help you. They probably gonna be expecting something back in return type shit. You feel me? Even if it's not now, it could be later. Um, but yeah. They can use like they are very social, but they can use people, places, and things, and it plays out. It plays out in like yeah, they super social, but they always like it's not like Scorpio where they got a hidden motive, but they be trying to like it's like certain weird it's weird shit keyword weird shit that they be trying to do, trying to gain like manipulate people type of deal. Like they Aquarius wants you to think like them, and I deal with this a lot. I like how about I told I done said this like 1,000 times already, but in the last video probably I got Aquarius in my chart. I got Aquarius in my first house. I got Aquarius in Uranus. So I know that Aquarius energy pretty well. Like and I got fucking Uranus in my first house. So like I know Uranus, I know fucking Aquarius. I know Aquarius. That's why I was really excited to make this video. And that might be the reason why I might be struggling so hard with this video as well. But yeah, like uh, um they can they're social, but they can use people, places, and things. They just want you to think like them. Like if they really want to associate with you like that, they want you to be like them. They want you to be like at least have the same type of mind frame as them, or at least have a similar like way of thinking as them, because they're fixated in their own way of thinking and communicating. So other ways of doing that, so other people doing that shit, it's like man, fuck that shit, man, fuck that. I'm cool. Like it be like that though. Yeah, just watch out. Just watch out for being like slightly manipulative of people, places, and things while you're associated. Um, the negative side to Aquarius, the first one is they can be super detached. They can be super detached, especially when it comes to the emotions. They can be super detached when it comes to the emotions. Even though this air sign, the zodiac is the water bearer. So if you've seen the zodiac for Aquarius, you'll notice that it's a man pouring water into something. He's pouring water. It's a man pouring water. Now, this is the only air sign that deals with water like that. But there's still, like, in astrology, water represents your emotions and feelings. Or really, it represents how you emotionalize your feelings. Your feelings will be fire, emotions will be water. And to gain emotions is through a collection of feelings. So water is you emotionalizing your feelings. You're emotionalizing how you feel. Now Aquarius, since it's the only air sign that heavily deals with water, but in this case, the water, instead of emotions and feelings, would be knowledge. And they're pouring the knowledge down on the world. They're pouring the knowledge down on to the earth and the sun. Because if it opposes the sun and the earth, I ain't gonna say all that. That's just what I'm thinking though. But yeah, like the zodiac for Aquarius is the water bearer. It's a man pouring their knowledge, their wisdom, their emotions down onto the world, for greater good, to keep this shit going, to keep this shit running, to keep this world a good place. I know it seems like it ain't sometimes, but it can be. It can be real good. It can be real good sometimes, and I hope you all here to understand that. I hope you all here to see that. Even though there is negative in the world, like don't get that twisted. Like it's negative in the world, but shit, as long as we all trying to stay positive, as long as we all is positive and putting in positive actions, shit, anything's possible, man. I believe this world could change. I believe this world could like we could make some whole new shit. And like this world ain't gotta be the same no more. We ain't gotta do the same shit over and over again. But yeah. So yeah, since it's a water bearer, that's not necessarily it dealing with emotions or feelings. It's more like Aquarius is using emotions and feelings to get where they're trying to go. Um, yeah, that's why Aquarius is and Capricorn, but really Aquarius because Capricorn falls in the moon, so like the negative side to a Capricorn would be them being emotional. Aquarius just doesn't deal with emotions. Aquarius they'll have an emotion, but confuse that shit with a thought, or vice versa. They'll have a thought, they'll have a deep thought and confuse that shit for an emotion. It's like Aquarius are weird. They're real fucking weird. They're really weird. It's because it's a masculine and it's a left brain sign. So it's masculine on mass. It's super. Aquarius is super masculine. That's what it is. That's what makes it like individualistic, weird, all that shit. Because they're very external. Like Aquarius is the external of externals. Like that's what I'm gonna say. Aquarius is the external of external. Aquarius is everything of the external. Aquarius is everything you can like see, not touch, taste, or feel. It's everything you can like. If you go out and look in your just look around in your city or in your town, wherever you at. If you just go around, look around at the scenery, that's like Aquarius right there. Like Aquarius is, or the 11th house. The 11th house is like your location. It's your location and area that you are at. It's not like, and it also has to do with new places and locations. Really new places and locations, but like your actual location, like your city, your state, your country. That's Aquarius right there. That's the 11th house for sure. The 11th house has everything to do with like like what's going on in the area type of shit. Um, that's why the 11th house is like good. 11th and the 10th house are they're good with like broadcasting shit. That's where fucking social media come in. Social media would be the 10th house. The news would be like the 11th house. But yeah. They can. Oh yeah. I was up on this last time. Now let me hurry up with this. It's hard for them to see the difference between friends, families, and associates. They can't see the difference between family, friends, and associates. Um, like I said before, Aquarius can be real weird. Aquarius can be real weird. I'm not finna cap, but yeah. Um, like how it plays out. I can use me as an example. Now this ain't gonna be every Aquarius, but I know this is how I did things, and me finding out I'm Aquarius or I got Aquarius up in me. I'm just like, oh, that might be a reason why I did that shit. Like for me, it played out in like, oh yeah, you my like if you're my friend and we're cool enough, like we hang out every day type of shit. Depending on who you are, which you are, I'll treat you as if you a fam. I'll start calling you like brother sister. I'll start calling you big sister. I'll start calling you big bro. Oh, not big bro. I am big bro. I ain't gonna cap. I am big bro. But like I'll call you like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, this is my brother right here. This is my brother right here. Or like really it had a lot to do with that that sibling shit. For some reason I would make everybody really like no. Yeah, I would just do that shit if I was cool with you, and depending on what you was would be your title, your role type of deal. So if you were like say like you were younger than me, you shorter than me, but we cool. That's my kid. That's my son right there. That's my daughter. Or like you like my homegirl's little sister or some shit. Oh yeah, that's my daughter right there. Yeah. It'd be like that. Like it was just weird ass shit that I would do, and motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, that's just some Malik shit. Like you feel me? Like and I did that shit heavy. I got hella brothers, sisters, friends, and associates. I got hella peoples. Like that's all it is. These are my peoples. That's all it is. That's how it is with Aquarius. Like if you they peoples, you also they family as well. I ain't gonna cap, and you gon' like they gon' know if you they peoples or not, cause like Aquarius be having times where they just need to detach. Like they become so detached, like in the inside they start detaching physically. So they start like they can stop hanging out with friends for a little bit. They can stop just associating with people because they need to recharge that social battery type shit. Um, but yeah. You need to watch out. You need to watch out and don't get carried away with uh, friends, families, and associate and mixing the lines between these. It's cool to do it sometimes. It is fun, but like you gotta know the lines. You can't take it too far. Which Aquarius. Hey, you smart. If you Aquarius, you're supposed to be smart. You should know better. But yeah. Extreme. Yeah, another negative is they are extremely unpredictable. Extremely unpredictable. Um, yeah, they're extremely unpredictable, and they think that they're smarter than everyone else. Like those are very negative. That Aquarius is like very known for, especially thinking that they smarter than everyone else. No, you are not smarter than everyone else. Why you? No, like you wouldn't have came to this world. You wouldn't be if you was smarter than everyone else. Pull up. Why the fuck you here then? Why the fuck you here then? Aquarius and Pisces, they be suffering, especially if you got that combination. You got that combination of Aquarius and Pisces. They be having God complexes. They be having God complexes, superhuman complexes. God complex will be Pisces. Superhuman complex will be fucking Aquarius. Aquarius is superhuman, but once that shit go to your head, oh yeah, you got that complex, man. That's not cool. But yeah, like they could be super unpredictable. As in, yeah, you straight can't predict them. It ain't like Scorpio where they want to be unpredictable. They want to they want to fucking be like they don't want their actions to be predicted. That's all it is. They feel uncomfortable or vulnerable when they start to be seen as predictable. Aquarius don't got a problem with this. Aquarius is off the bat gonna be seen as unpredictable. Actually, the predictability would be from them being unpredictable. It'd be some type of shit like, oh, the Aquarius come through. Oh shit, what type of motherfucking adventure or type of fucking spiritual fucking mission? What type of shit we finna go on today? What the fuck we finna do today? What type of shit going on today? Like it'd be that type of shit. And a lot of times Aquarius is up to do whatever type of shit. So like you really get into some weird ass situations with Aquarius. I'm not finna cap me speaking on this shit and me just throwing this shit out. Yo, watch out, especially if you have if you heavily like associating or you heavily being around a fucking Aquarius. Man, just watch out. Like just watch out, cause they probably get you in some shit real quick. Like a little poem or a little just a little phrase or something that came to my head that I wrote down was Aquarius is like the background or something / someone being comfortable in the backdrop. Aquarius is like the side character. Okay? Okay? So, yeah, that's how it be. Like if Leo is fucking Goku, if Leo is Goku, fucking Aquarius would be like fucking Bulma, Chi Chi, fucking Krillin. It would be like it would be like the fact that like Goku can go to different planets type of shit. The fact that Goku can go to the planet Namek type of deal. It can't even be the storyboard. It could have something to do with the storyboard. But really, Aquarius in the 11th house have everything to do with the side characters or the secondary characters in the background. And that's in any situation. It's not just movies, just any situation. You don't find a lot of Aquariuses like they don't want to be in the limelight like that. They'd rather be in the back, fixed in the lights. They'd rather be the ones that's getting everything prepared and ready to go for when y'all go up on stage and be seen by the light. Like ain't nothing wrong. The stage is so structured and foundated. Y'all ain't gotta worry about the cracks and the cribbles. Y'all ain't gotta worry about nothing because Aquarius got y'all, man. Aquarius got y'all. Excuse me. I'm like, get that shit out. Ability. Aquarius has the ability to be free for thought. Free for thought. Free of freedom of thinking, or the ability to think for oneself and in higher opportunities or in higher spectrums, think for oneself and others. In medical astrology, Aquarius will rule over your shins and your ankles. Aquarius will rule over your shins and your ankles. Now, me personally, I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel like it makes a bit of sense to say that Aquarius, or no, not Aquarius, fuck Aquarius, the 11th house, which will also rule over your ankles and your shins, right? And really that body part, like esoterically, like on the inside, would be the tool. It would be the tool that that motherfucking connects your higher self to your lower self, because the shins is what makes it's what holds up your higher body. So, with that being said, I feel that Aquarius would be, or the shins, or the 11th house in astrology would be, yeah, you holding together your higher self and your lower self. So having you having the ability to bring thoughts from a different realm down into this plane of reality, or bringing ideas from a different place in space, keyword, which are Aquarius, space, to this reality. Keyword also a reality. Um, Now another way how that would work is, what else does your shins help you to do? Your shins help you to walk. Your shins help you to get to place, to get to point A to point B. Okay? Now, I know you heard this said before. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Now, that's a real thing, that's a real energy in life. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Now, your shins are gonna be the main tool that's helping you meet the people, places, and things in your life that you probably need for your path that you want to take in life. Your shins are gonna help you to get to point A to point B, and it's also gonna help you on the way meet who you need to meet, be where you need to be, and use what you need to use to get to that next destination. Okay? Aquarius is a helper. Aquarius helps. But yeah, side abilities. Let me see if I missed anything. I don't think so. I just don't feel like reading as well a lot no more. But yeah, side ability, or yeah, side qualities. Yeah, yeah. So the side qualities. Aquarius. Aquarius is the alien. Aquarius is the alien. Aquarius are very alienistic. They're very like alien-like. And what I mean by that is they just so different. Like they just extremely different. That's all it is. They oh my fucking god. Or yeah, should be the last time I pause this. But yeah, Aquarius, like they like the aliens. They like the aliens type of shit. It's like that type of dude. Like the 11th house, that is shit. Like even though y'all concept of aliens ain't even real, but like it will be shit like aliens and shit like that. Like y'all would be the motherfucking aliens. Y'all fucking microphone heads. Y'all fucking UFO domes. Y'all got UFO domes. I'm like, y'all got the UFO domes. Y'all got big ass heads. I'm not finna cap. I ain't gonna lie. Me included though. Me too. I can say that too. I can say that. Every Aquarius I done met, they got a big ass head. That's it. Like I don't know. Like, is it because like y'all on some Jimmy Neutron shit? That's where y'all storing all the knowledge at. Like y'all said fuck all the other body parts. Make everything go to the head. Like no cap. Why y'all head so fucking big? No, I'm just got y'all looking like aliens and shit. Where y'all think they came up with that shit, aliens? Motherfucker seen it Aquarius. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, black sheep. Aquarius, like this is like off the top, like that, like it's kind of this might be a prominent thing with most Aquariuses in their lives, especially dealing with family, is they can be black sheep or they can be black sheep, which just means that especially really in your familiar surroundings. So like the main example is home. You can be looked at as different or not like everyone else. Like everyone don't look at you the same as everyone else. Like you are seen as kind of different. You are seen as kind of like the black sheep. Like it'd be like that. Realistic but different. Like yes, that just explains the Aquarius energy as a whole is realistic but different. Like and most Aquariuses you gonna meet, they gonna like me. I thrive to be different. Most Aquariuses you gonna meet, they're gonna thrive to be different. Like if like depending on where it's at, it may play out differently. But if you're Aquarius, you most likely may thrive to be something different than which you are surrounded by. Um, yeah, how I said before, superhuman slash humanitarian. Wow, now these peoples can be very big humanitarians. Actually, some of the biggest um uh, like some of the biggest people like revolutionaries, like some of the biggest speakers, some of the biggest like people like the motherfuckers fighting for human rights. Like those motherfuckers. Like the people that are actually going out their way to fight the good fight, fight a real fight for human rights. Like people back in the day, like in that black movement type of shit, or like women's rights. It's like that type of shit. Most of those people, most of the people that were leading those type of things, had Aquarius energy, and you can actually go look and see. Most of them had Aquarius energy. Like I think Martin Luther King's birthday I think just passed, and it's also Black History Month right now. I think Martin Luther King even had a Mercury. His Mercury was in Aquarius. Now look what Martin Luther King did. He changed up the world with the way with what he said. He changed up the world with how he spoke. He changed up the world with his words. Aquarius being the fixed air sign, air dealing with your motherfucking words. And Aquarius dealing with changing and rebelling, opposition, and changing what was previously there to see something new. He really did something in this world that most people ain't really capable of. That's why that's why he was shot down. That's why he got killed. Cause they knew he had that power, he had that freedom of thought, he had that power of speech, he had that power to think for himself. He had that power to think for himself and others. That's what made him so powerful. That's what made them feel like they have to get rid of him. Type of deal, you feel me? But technological advances. This is like the last thing that I need to say about Aquarius is it's dealing with the 11th house is dealing with new technologies. And new technologies like yeah, we need people to invent things. Like I ain't saying that all Aquariuses they gonna be inventors or they're gonna be people that are making new shit for the world or they're fucking testing out all the new products. No, it ain't all that. But really with that is with Aquarius dealing with technological advances is shit like these phones, these computers, like shit like our devices, our TVs, our laptops, our cars, and just innovating on those. Like Aquarius, you as an Aquarius, especially if you are an Aquarius, especially if you like me, you have Uranus in Aquarius. Yeah, you need to be a part of this world of technology. You need to be a part of it. You need to be a part of the new world. That's it. That's all. There's no other way around it. You can't run. You can't hide from it. Cause if you go outside, it's gonna be the only thing you see is motherfucking like more people driving Teslas, more shit like NASA trying to do weird shit with they fucking money and they fucking technology and power. You only gonna see more newer phones coming out. It's like that type of shit, and it's not gonna slow down anytime soon. So you as an Aquarius, especially being an Aquarius, or if you got something dealing with your 11th house, if you got a lot of shit dealing with your 11th house or Uranus, like, yeah, you need to be a part of the technologies. What you think I'm sitting here trying to do, making all these fucking astrology videos? I'm trying to be a part of the new world. This is just how it is, and this is the way I choose to be seen. Um, but yeah, yeah. Shout out to all my Aquarius. Like, a word of advice I guess I could give is you already know how to be yourself, but right times and right places for everything. So make sure, like, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So make sure, like, yeah, you automatically gonna be yourself, but make sure you are um make sure like you doing it with grace. You doing it in a way where ain't nobody gotta tell you nothing, cause motherfuckers already know you doing your job. Motherfuckers already know you doing your job. It's not like you ain't gotta be told nothing, cause you already know you on your shit. Okay, like shit. That's just how it be. But that's all I got for right now for Aquarius, Aquarius zodiac sign, and everything you really do with it for right now. But yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to all my Aquarius. Happy motherfucking birthday. Shout out to Soul Group. All them. Shout out to that nigga Dolo. Shit. Shout out to everybody. I hope everybody just has a good rest of the month. Have a good rest of your Aquarius season. If you was an Aquarius, I hope you had a good birthday. Or I hope your birthday is good. I hope you just have a good one. Just all around. I hope everybody have a good one, especially if you're watching this. Now, yeah, the last thing I would like to say is I don't do this a lot because I ain't really worried about it. I ain't really dependent on this shit like that. But yes, if you wouldn't mind if you made it all the way to the end of this video for real though. Oh shit, I see you. Can you give a like? Can you share and subscribe? We doing shit. We doing shit. We finna blow up the world. We finna blow up the world. The whole world finna blow up. Shit. Peace.